Well, it's been a busy and eventful day. This is the third stream that we've done all day between the earlier today with Full Command and Kenny G from On the Fence. That Kenny G pulling out the dub, seeing the young bull, what's his name, Juan Gotti getting a win over Rick, being the only top seed in this whole entire thing, who has won. Because every single one, the underdog has won every single one of these. Maybe next year we need to go ahead and do like a betting system or something like that. I don't know. We just spitballing at this point. But tonight we got the homie John from Ballin In Burgundy and the second dynamic dual partner of the Reedie and Z's show, ZEE. This should be fun. Friends turn ops. Co-hosts just at one point, now they just going neck and neck, going at each other's neck at this point. I can't wait to see this. So without further ado, let's get straight to it.
What's up, man? Check out Off the Bench. Anytime you get a chance. Hey, Off the Bench, it's 89. Check it out.
What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. We are live and direct here for the Commanders Clash Classic, guys. I have everything to thank because of you guys. With every single time you tune in, every single time you tell me how you really feel about the show. We went from earlier to I want to say since yesterday, we were stuck at 427 subscribers. Now officially, we are at 476 subscribers. We are 24 away from 500 to meet our first milestone in this Off the Bench. And I can't do nothing but thank each and every one of you. You guys are the ghosts because I can't do this without y'all. So salute to every single one of y'all. Y'all, like I say every single time, help me grow so I can do more. And I can't do more without y'all. So salute to every single one of y'all. But before we go any further, we got to go ahead and introduce our next two contestants in this on this Commander Clash Classic. So coming first to the stage, go ahead and play that music real quick. He is host of the Ballin In Burgundy podcast, co-host of the Burgundy and Breakdown podcast. He's the cream of the crop. He's the witty white boy that always has a funny ass comeback. Yeah. So we call him John Kuiper Jr. over here in these streets. So give it up for the second favorite white boy that's on this channel, my homeboy John from Ballin In Burgundy. How's it going, player? Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Go, my bad.
Man, I know people feel about me now. I know y'all feel about me. But now your man is back. Your band is here to take a little action to this Commander, this Triple C, and I have to come home with my Triple B championship. I am here. I'm excited. I am ready.
And the second on here to come on to battling out, let's go ahead and give him his credit when it's due. So, with over 2.1 thousand subscribers on YouTube, one half of the dynamic duo that started the Commander content space, he's the Shaq to Reedie Z. Some would say he's the cool breeze of the group. Co-host of the Burgundy Breakdown, co-host of the Reedie and Z show. Shout out to the homie Z. What's good, brother? How's it going with you today, man?
All is well, brother. I'm here to look my opponent in the eye. I ain't got too many words for him. Mike Tyson style.
All right. I mean, I might have to treat this like Brock Lesnar on SmackDown on Fox, baby. I might have to squash somebody.
Hey, look, whoa, man. Hey, no, I don't like, that shit ain't cool, man. Yo, if you know, you know. I don't like that shit. I'm gonna stop you there, bro. I mean, but all jokes aside, man, it's cool to have you guys in there. Before we go any further, let's look at the comments real quick. Mr. Washington 007
Hey.
says, finally catching this live. Great content. I salute to you, my man. Thank you for tuning in.
Welcome.
We got Tommy Rice that says, much love, brother. Much love to you too as well. He also says, I think our defense is going to be something serious this season, bro. I mean, they look scary. They really do. And you know what? We got to give a shout out to, even though he took the L today, but he did. No, hold on a second. We got to give this man his credit when it's due, because this dude has been A1 since he came on. He had great content. I mean, honestly, it really could have went either way when he stepped on today. It was a great matchup, honestly, between him and Kenny G and Reb and Reedie yesterday. Fantastic one. I definitely enjoyed it. It's thorough. 100%. If you're not following Full Command Show, what the hell are you doing with your life? Go and give them a subscribe as well. He says, hey, we got beef in the family. It's personal this time. He going Michael Jordan style. I took this personal. Shout out to Lady E. Finally won for the night. Ready for this great one. I'm trying to, Amy says, hey, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much.
Asia's in the chat.
Asia, oh shit, we got Asia in the chat as well. Hey,
Asia
look,
hey, got scrolled a little bit.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, K in the building too. Let's give it up to the honey. Man,
what up,
man? This is going to be good.
Right, what up?
Okay, look here. I ain't trying to call her out today, but I gotta call her out, man. You got to choose a side, because I mean, you the last couple ones you've been saying this is a tie. This is a tie. Now you gotta have the decision. I can't have the decision. I'm not in the tournament. So I'm the moderator for this. So I can, but you gotta come and say who you gonna pick for this next one. So we ain't gonna let you off easy on this one. But I appreciate you coming in today, sis. I appreciate it so much. Full Command also says 2 dope individuals here. Excited to see this one. I am too, bro. Like for real. This
appreciate you.
But like I said, before we go any further, this is not Commanders news, but I definitely want to get y'all thoughts on it. So the Washington Wizards just had their #1 overall pick in the 2026 draft, picking up forward AJ DeBonza out of BYU. He was the consensus. I'm gonna butcher the hell out of this word. Consensus #1 pick coming out. That word is kicking my ass today, like for real. But no, like they definitely was saying that he was supposed to be the #1 pick. Turned out to be the #1 pick coming into to the Washington Wizards. I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Z, started off with us, brother. What do you think about the draft?
DC Rising, we back, baby. We are back. The glory day. Well, we ain't had no glory days for real, not in my lifetime. But the exciting days of relevant basketball is we're turning the corner. Shout out to the front office for revamping this squad, and we finally we got some pieces. Salute to AJ for being the newest Wizard tonight, and it's up.
John, what you thinking, man?
Hey, I'll be completely honest. I don't got a dog in the fight when it comes to the NBA. I figured, like, hearing the news, seeing the cycles, I'm like, all right, DeBanja's #1. It's when it's Mendoza, when it's Bryce Young, when it's got like Jeremiah Smith next year. When it's a consensus #1, it's generally gonna be a #1. Gerald Pearson was a consensus #2. He went #2. So DeBanja, Trae Young, the ever aforementioned injured Anthony Davis. Y'all got some pieces, and over up there in DC. Now, if everyone can stay healthy, that's always been the Wizards' Achilles heel, literally, is you staying healthy. So we'll see what happens for y'all. But I mean, the future is bright. DeBanja, Daniels, we got to see what we got in the Nationals and the hockey team. So I mean, two good young pieces. James Wood for the Nationals. You got 3 young faces of DC sports. We'll see what happens.
Hey man, let's see what goes on. Me personally, I'm trying not to judge the kid because I don't know nothing about this kid other than I know that he could ball. His facial expression is scaring the hell out of me because it's just like he looks like he does not want to be here, and it's just like, bro, Do you rather stay in Utah?
I mean,
over DC. Utah over DC. No, ain't no. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing.
That part of that aspect of it, like even if he don't want to be here or didn't want to be here like that, it's after a few days he'll get over it and he'll get in, especially if they lock in and say they're not gonna move him. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna have no choice but to do right. Once them checks start clearing and shit like that, we'll be all right.
Look here, man. I'm looking at it like this too. Once you get a fix a Rose Bar, man, everything's gonna be just good. You're gonna look at Jayden didn't even want to be here at one point. He wanted to be in Vegas. Look at him now. He's just happy as hell just to be a command. I mean, yeah, so they say. Yeah. But I mean, but anywho, allegedly. Let's get to this allegedly. But let's get to this commander talk. So the whole entire day, we've been doing this, even last night. So whenever you step on here, we off the bench has always been part of we love shit talking over here. So in this segment over here, we like to call it. Bitch your game, talk your shit, grab your gap. Bitch your game, talk your shit, grab your gap.
A players be A players, dogs be dogs. Stand on what the fuck you say.
So, fellas, now's the time to talk your shit to the ops, because y'all are co-hosts, but today you are ops. John, I'm gonna give you the first time to go ahead and say what you feel about this matchup going up against ZEE. So talk your shit.
I mean, I kind of said it on Twitter. I'm about to grab that shield steel chair and stab my brother in the back. Because frankly, by the time this video is over, it's gonna be past ZEE's bedtime. So I'm gonna make sure this is quick, fast, and in a hurry for him.
ZEE, go ahead, man. Go and tell us what you're thinking, man.
I mean, I ain't really no shit talker. I'm a performer, so we gonna let the talking and the debates do them. But John know what's up. He know big bro.
Oh yeah.
With all these nice guys up in this joint, y'all be talking mad shit all the time in the damn chats, man. Talk this shit.
I'm a sneaky Jonah. I don't talk shit off rip.
See, y'all gotta understand. ZEE is the type of person who will just throw a random jab at all times, and it's gonna hurt the most when it's least expected. He'll be like, "Hey, fuck you."
Like that. But before we go any further, we gotta break down the rules for the Commander Clash Classic. So without further ado, this is a single elimination tournament. Win in advance, lose, and you're out. That's simple. Debate format is 3 rounds. 3 topics. Each contestant gets 2 minutes. Topics have been provided to both guys in advance. Facts, stats, football knowledge is encouraged. The matchups have been seeded by subscriber count. Friendly trash talk is encouraged, but respect your ops at the same time. Voting, fan voting will be dependent on fans deciding who the winner is. Voting opens up after round 3. Once the votes have been tallied up, they will the most votes will advance, and the results are final. Once we get to the championship game, the champion will be crowned, and they will be earning bragging rights for the next year. So, guys, I've already sent you guys your first. I'm just trying to pull it up on this side over here.
Topic.
Right here. Here we go. So with the first question of the day, I'm going to ship it up to ZEE and say, did Adam Peters already become the best GM Washington has had in decades?
Yes. Adam Peters has definitely been the best GM that we've had in decades. Just look at what he's done to the culture. Just look at what he's done to the cap and how he's managed the cap. Just looking like how he constructed this team. Bringing in Dan Quinn, drafting Jayden Daniels. We went through a little hiccup with the contract situation, but we got the Terry deal done. Looked at how he's revamped his defense. And, all within 3 years. This season, he's focused on the defense and offered, he spoke clearly on what he stated on speed, versatility, and size. He added that across the board on the defense. Offensively, he was giving Jayden more weapons. You know, I mean, he's had late round picks with that's panned out. Look at Bill, who potentially a starter. I mean, some of the picks are still a little questionable, but he's made sure that he's created and brought in other guys to, you know, I mean, have depth. Last year, yes, the injury bug kind of killed us and kind of set a whole sour patch to our season. But I do feel like, as far as like the culture never fainted, you know what I mean? So everything that he set in place, started from top to bottom, has been top tier. And you know what I mean, you just look at it overall, it's just that we're expecting to win. In year one, we went NFC Championship. Year two, you know, we had, but this year, again, they had a plan, they stuck to it, and it's been top tier. We are in position to sign whoever we want, whenever we want, however we want. We got guys that want to come here. We got literally a guy screaming, "Go Commanders, take command, raise hell," while he's a part of another team. So all that attributes to what AP has done.
That's 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes. That is an awesome take. So, man, that was great, Reedie. The fuck am I just saying? That was great, Z. That's you know what? I'm gonna be quiet because I don't want anybody thinking the fix is in. So, John, go ahead and take this one. Your time starts now.
I think it's too soon to call, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I love Adam Pierce, what he's doing. He's the best general manager in my lifetime, but frankly, he's not. Bobby Beathard is the greatest GM of all time, and frankly, I would say Charles Casserly is a better GM already. One-time Super Bowl champion. You drafted Champ Bailey, drafted Brian Mitchell, drafted Chris Samuels. I mean, Beathard brought in 2 Super Bowls, built the Hogs, hired Joe Gibbs, to be honest. Now, if you want to say the best GM since 2000, I'll give it to you. You want to say the best GM since 95? I'll give it to you. But in decades? Just watch the high active. Decades? I'd say no. I think it's too early to tell because, frankly, year one, he was part-time GM. He was figuring out what his roster looks like, what his staff looks like. He wasn't on the quarterback mindset. He was looking for tackles and receivers and safeties for San Fran and moving his family and figuring out if he can afford the DC market. He wasn't locked in. Year two was his actual first year. We saw kind of how that went. So I'm going to say no across the board of like, he's not the greatest in decades. I think he's probably third.
Wow. You can see the time at this point?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I mean,
my man walked off with the Gatorade bottle. I see.
For real. Like he went to the timeout. He went to call the timeout and went over there. Like, dude, like
water bottle at his desk.
I say Prez.
I play football.
they go that chair shot, man. I mean, he said it, man. but no, like I mean, just a rebuttal on that. I mean, technically we are in 2026, so I mean we are 2 decades. We 2 decades in, so I mean, I digress. But looking at the comments real quick, we got Tone. And he says, "Yeah, oh yeah, Slim. Come on, Z. LOL." He also says, "John, bring that heat, bro." Also says, "I'm about to. I'm a bit biased because Z got the heat on in the back." Okay. And also, Full Command says, "Hey, John, decades include the last 20 years."
I said that. I said that as part of my whole soliloquy. I said if you want to break it up, then I'll give it to you. Pause.
We got Reedie in the building. He said, "Let's go, Z." So, guys, that was a really good. That was a very good retort to the first question. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the very next question, which is number 2. Who is under more pressure entering training camp, the offense or the defense? Reedie, since you went the first time, it's going to be on John this time. So
stop calling me.
What the hell am I doing?
Man,
like,
over 2.
What the hell is in this drink? Like, for real, like.
We know what's in that drink.
Look,
guys got some cut water from the draft still, huh?
Man, look here. I need to clean this shit out, like, for real. Z, since you went the last time, John,
cool.
go ahead. Go ahead, man. What's going on? So your 2 minutes starts now.
I'm thinking the defense has more pressure because we can say that, you know, the offense, but you got internal hires. You brought back some familiar pieces with Diami and co. I've got defense, a new defensive coordinator, an overhaul on the defensive line, an overhaul of the linebacker position. You brought in some veterans on the cornerback and the safety side. We still need some more. And a brand new defensive coordinator. We finished bottom of the barrel on defense. It was not a good look. The fact we were 3 games into the Marshawn Lattimore experience, we all said, man, if you don't get this old ass out of my face, we wanted nothing to do with him. Joe Witt wanted him out of our face within expeditious games. So I think it's the defense. You have to build a whole new scheme. You were figuring out who you like, who you didn't like. You spent bread on every position but kicker at this rate across the defense. You wanted 6 new edges. You wanted 5 new linebackers, 2 new corners, 2 new safeties. You might as well have thrown in some personal trainers in the matter to make sure they all stay healthy. Because we had Dorrance Armstrong injured. We had Javonte Jean-Baptiste injured. We had Dietrich Wise injured. You know what we did? Odafe Owe, Clayvon Chason, Sonny Styles. You still got Frank Kaluvu. You brought in Charles Mwenahu. I've got the defense on this all day because I think the offense will be fine, barring health. I think it's the defense no matter what across the line. Depth to starters that have to make an immediate impact.
All right. I mean, straight to the point, man. Z, what is your retort to this one?
All right. So my response to this, because I knew John would take the easy route and say the defense. So I'm going to just man up and go with the offense. You know what I mean? So the reason why I say the offense, one, is because Jayden Daniels. Yes, he's entering year 3. You know what happened last year? There was injury issues. Before the injury issues, people was trying to say Jayden looked like he slacked off. He wasn't as comfortable in the pocket, things of that nature. So, you know what I mean? He still has to prove something. You can't just ride off of 2024. As well as, you know, David Blau replacing Cliff Kingsbury. Cliff, we say what we want about Cliff, but, you know, the offense still was ranked, you know, 11th total, you know what I mean, offense. So even that's with Marcus Mariota. So coming behind Cliff, you still have some shoes to fill. Cliff wasn't the greatest in game changing and management and things like that, but Blau has some big shoes to fill. He was never an offensive coordinator. He's never called plays. So, you know, that's a big jump to that. So I say the offense, because of that. Also, you got to think Terry McLaurin got the new contract. He had an injury. You got to prove that he's worth that money. You know what I mean? We went out and spent money on Chig. You know what I mean? Outside of the offensive line, which is, you know, building up and kind of getting into that short range, you know, the skill guys still got a lot to prove. Luke McCaffrey got something to prove. Jalen Lane got something to prove. You know what I mean? Bill still got something to prove because we felt like he was underused last year. They went and got weapons with Rashad White. We got to see what he brings. You went and got, you know, you went and brought Diami back. You want to show that, okay, it was good to bring him back. It was a reason for that. We still don't have this quote unquote true number 2. So we don't know what's going on there, whether we're going to bring in an outside guy or not. And still, Antonio Williams, he's a rookie unknown. There's been a lot of talks about what he can do and what he's going to be in this offense. I just think overall, with those expectations from the players, everybody is still going to put a lot of weight on Blau to make change, because it's like, you got to prove why you made this guy your guy. So I'm putting all the weight on the offense and roll like that.
That was a great retort, for real.
It was.
And John, I think he swung that damn chair at your ass and then he got you out the ring for a reason. And that's the but
I need a breather.
But good looking at the comments real quick. Jesus Christ. Reedie said same ish as he was on last night. Tone also says Herb going up on a Tuesday. So yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with me. It's been a long day today, but definitely hold on a second. Let's go ahead and switch this up real quick because John's having a little bit of technical difficulty over here, so bringing him on back in. You good, John? What's that?
Yeah, I'm good. My computer decided to freeze in the middle of ZEE.
Wow.
Soliloquy.
So
might be,
all right.
might
So
be. I promise.
also,
I promise. That's why I got my phone.
It's cool. You're gonna have time to go back and watch the responses after the L.
Yeah, that's fine.
Make sure you
I got this ready on the go.
Pokemon Show also says, even though I agree with John's answer more, Z gave him a hell of an argument. KSH also says, this is another great one. Sis, we need you to pick one on this point. At this point, so like real, like I love the fact that you engaging. Well, you gotta pick one at some point. So ProTech also says, bro, Z response was perfecto. So, and fellas, we are about to go into the last question of the night because these debates have been awesome and I'm loving every second of it. So let's take this off the board real quick. With the last question of the night, who is gonna who will be more impactful? Huh? Everything good?
I said my whole computer decided to be like, nah, yeah, I'm good now.
Okay, all right. Who will be more impactful in 2026? Is it Antonio Williams or Sonny Styles? And Z, since you went the last time, we're gonna go first with you, bro.
I bet. So, of course, for this answer, everyone would want to say Sonny Styles, and for a lot of reasons, he probably should be more impactful and probably would be more impactful. But I'm gonna go against the grain and say I'm gonna go with Antonio Williams, and my reason for that is because I feel like Antonio Williams is going to have more opportunities with the ball to make plays. When you're talking about him being that slot guy and being versatile outside, again, we're still looking for that number 2. So, you know, he could potentially be that guy. If it's around the spot that with this whole usage, if he's going to be used like your boy in Brown in Detroit, if he's going to be used like them, we expect him to get the ball a lot. So that's why I say Williams. Sonny Styles, yes, while he, he's going to make an impact, but I think it probably take a little bit longer of an impact to make because he's still going to have to get his feet wet. People giving a lot of responsibilities with his green dot and all this. I think he's going to be a great player, but if you're talking about impact for 2026, 2027, Antonio wins because he's going to be able to get the ball in his hands. And he, just like Terry, he probably get a lot of targets a game, and they're even talking about special teams with him. So he's just going to have more opportunities. So I'm going to go with Antonio Williams.
It's a tough answer right there, man, because I definitely didn't expect that. So, John, it's your turn. What you thinking, man?
Z took my goddamn answer. Fuck it. He took my whole answer. I was going to go against the grain and go A-dub. I'm going to go A14. Hey, I'm going to tell you ones to get an A&W sponsorship. Get the official root beer of the Commanders. Get your game on. So he took my answer. So I'm going to now have to play defense yet again. Sonny Styles will be on the field very early in his career. I see him as a day one starter off the bat. You don't draft a linebacker of his magnitude if you don't have future plans for him. Green dot and all. We all said we need a Bobby Wagner replacement. How about 6'5", 244 with 4.4 speeds and jumps as high as dunk champion Nate Robinson? You can't do much better besides cloning Fred Warner, making him 20 years younger. You can't do much better. The fact that everyone across the board, pundits to reporters to athletes to trainers, are going, yeah, Sonny ain't taking 5 weeks to get ready, unlike Brandon Ayuk. He is ready today. We were all posting the videos of him doing a one-handed Jordan-esque interception, in training camps, a t-shirt and shorts. We're all going, why don't you have a linebacker move like this? I'm gonna need him, throwing some swagginess because he has got no swag on him right now. I'm gonna need him to earn a few things. But if I can't go with my original answer, then Sonny Styles will be an immediate impact starter, day one, game one, snap one. I do not think it's going to take him very long to make an impact on this team. I love me some Antonio Williams. That's why he was my answer, because Z took my answer. I got to play a little bit of defense and go, I'm going to sack the quarterback. I'm going to pick you off. I'm going to tackle your wide receiver, your running back, and your tight end. And just for good measure, I'm going to be 6'5", flexing on you in the number 52.
All righty, fellas. That's a great argument right there, man. I mean, it's Z went ahead and stole the damn question, but I feel John had a damn good retort to it. So I mean, that's a good one right there, man. So, but before we go into the voting section, we gotta go ahead and pay the bills and talk about a sponsor.
So let me fill you in on W. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and is no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our caffeine fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or no crashes. Can't even front, man. This is a pretty tasty beverage. I recommend that you go online to w.com to go ahead and get your own shaker bottle, your own Japanese energy blend that they have on here. This one, Japanese yuzu, like I said before. You can go on and get different type of flavors that they have on there and go ahead and order yours. And here's the thing, when you go on there, go ahead and type in the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your products.
Be sure to secure the dub with W. Go on to W.com to get 10% off on your whole purchases by putting in the promo code ODBHTTC. And before we go into this voting, let's look at the comments real quick. Talani said, K, won't be no ties when it's your turn.
Thursday night, I can't wait.
She said if there's a tie when I don't mind. Also, Protect says BTA. Go to ask. But also John says, I'm sorry, Protect says, okay, John, bring the heat. Heat Styles is literally a creative player in real life. LOL. TD also says, okay, John, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But yes, definitely. I love the debates that we had today. But before we start, and we're gonna have a 2-minute period to where the fans, and please, guys, be sure to vote because your vote matters. My vote does not matter. I have no ties in this whatsoever. I am just a moderator. I'm here to collect points, and that is it. I don't want nobody saying like Reedie coming out there saying, Herb, I want to recount. I ain't did shit. All I did was just count the numbers, and everybody else has made their choice. So before we get any further, the 2-minute. So we got to. I got 28 over here. So I mean, we got 28 in the chat over here. So I mean, there ain't no reason why everybody should be able to vote and say something.
I was saying put a number 6 in the chat.
Oh yeah, most for Z, put number 6. For John, put a number 9, and the timer starts now. So guys, in the midst of all of this, John, since you finished off last, we're gonna go ahead and let you say why do you think that you should have won this matchup?
Well, first of all, Z took my answer. So I had to go on the defense. And the fact that I went on the defense, I went on the rebuttal. I said, you know what? Let me figure out a plan B like that. I mean, I come with this stuff on the fly. I made sure that I got stats ready, facts ready. I came with the comedy on deck. I mean, I could have sat here and started and going, I mean, no, I was, you know, like I said, you don't got to be ready, you got to stay ready. That's what it is.
Okay, Z, what's your retort?
John is a draft guy. If this was draft talk and he had to name players and talk about the guy that's going to be picked in the 6th round out of Ohio State, University College, West Virginia Connect, it'll be John. You know what I mean? But we are talking about analytics. We talking about exact questions about this team. We talked about the GM, and I kept it a buck on the situation with the revamp that Adam Peters has done. We talked about Styles or Williams, and I knew, you know, I mean, everybody would say Styles.
45 seconds.
I went with Williams and gave the right answer. And then, you know, I mean, as far as the offensive defense, John took the easy route. All the pressures on the defense. They didn't create no takeaways. He went that route while I went a whole nother strategic analytical route and talk about the offense and how, yes, while Jayden is Jayden, he still has pressure on him because there were questions about him last year. Year 3, he got a contract he's trying to get to come up because it's about to be time to extend him
20
and give
seconds.
him his deal and all that. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the chat. You see 6s all day. It's nothing. Let's go.
Okay, we got 10 seconds left. So before we go, the buzzer goes off. I just want to say, fellas, I appreciate every single one of y'all. That's both of y'all that come in here, and that is it right there. So the voting system has stopped. But before we go any further, I want to go ahead and say I appreciate both of you guys coming in here because you didn't have to do this. You came and did this for the culture. So I want to say thank you both to you guys. First things first, you guys are amazing content creators. Y'all are hard workers, boots to the ground. And I appreciate the work that you guys do personally. I also appreciate y'all just coming on to this show and doing this for the culture, because it ain't just for me to get my stuff up. It's for y'all as well. I think it's something that's better to talk about throughout the whole entire off season when it's the dead period. So thanks once again for coming in here. Thank you all the people who chose to tune in tonight. Yeah, I know that the NBA draft is going on right now. Shout out to AJ DeBonza for being a wizard. We gonna turn up in the city later on, but let's get to these votes. So the votes the chat has spoken.
Yep.
And with 4-1, the sixth god has won. ZEE is moving on to the next round. So shout out to ZEE for this one. Let's go ahead and hear what you got to say, my brother. So yeah, so we got to go ahead and praise you real quick, bro.
Appreciate it, John. You already know it's love, brother. But I told you,
always.
I told you.
Hey,
fried rice under the wings, bro. It's all love.
I'll see you on Monday.
Hey, John, I hate to just throw salt in the wounds, but I think Roman Reigns just hit you with the spear after you just hit him with the chair, Seth Rollins. He did. So
that's fine.
but what you got to say, John? We're gonna give you your room to speak as well.
Nah, man, this is a lot of fun. It's always love between me and ZEE, me, Reedie, me, and Juan. So Herb, this was a fantastic idea. Keep this thing rolling. I can't wait for Thursday. K versus Asia. That's gonna be That's gonna be fireworks. I can't wait. I'm excited to see what this final's gonna be on both sides of the bracket, because that is going to be entertainment for us content creators. So this was a fantastic idea. Appreciate you having me on. Appreciate you inviting me. Man, this was fun.
Yeah, most definitely. Not my bad. I definitely appreciate you inviting me. Appreciate your idea, what you're doing for the culture, and all that. But John, I want you to make sure you stop calling him Herb.
Yeah, because I'm not a spice, but I mean it is. But I'm gonna shut up because I've been calling ZEE Reedie all night, so I'm gonna shut up.
I was about to say I'm one letter off. You whole motherfucker off.
I know it reads Herb, but it's Herb.
Herb, Reedie, ZEE. I mean, it's all in the same pot now.
You need a herb for the spices and the
weed. But no, shout out to Truth. Be told says not everyone can do it. Congrats.
Not everyone can.
Full command says, let me pull this up. John is still the funniest dude in the community. He definitely is, man. This dude is hilarious. But tomorrow we got to send a shout out to ProTech. Tone is taking on Overtime Otis, a brand new content creator in the space, and we want to give him his credit when it's due as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this matchup is going to end up tomorrow, and then on Thursday. We do have the ladies with Asia's analysis and K's take going in, and the ladies are gonna fight this one to the death.
What time
I can't
is
wait
that?
to see it.
What time is that?
Okay, so let me bring up that one real quick. So we have.
I think that one's 5 o'clock.
That one is 5 o'clock, and what's the name? Otis and Tone is at 7 o'clock, I believe. So. I set up the joint for link for that, but we definitely gonna
K
says 5 o'clock. Yeah, 5 o'clock.
I'm gonna be walking out of work, but I'm gonna be tuned in. K.
I'm gonna be on the road, but I'm tuning in to make sure I see this.
Hey,
vote for both sets.
Most definitely.
K, y'all, both of y'all be on point, but you know Asia is gonna come with her shit.
Man, and look
at ready. Stay
ready.
I'm telling you, like for real. And I'm saying this to you, sis, like, she don't call herself Asia's analysis for a reason. So I know we going to go ahead. You got to come with that heat. And I'm rooting for both of y'all, to be honest with you. But honestly, I come to see a slaughter fest. And you look here, this is going to be, it's definitely going to be lit. I'm treating this shit like gladiators. So one of y'all got to walk out this Coliseum. So I'm looking forward to this one. Same thing goes with Otis and Tone as well, because I was looking at Otis the other day. This motherfucker is hilarious. Like he is true to who he is. And yeah, they did come to see you, Otis. So yeah, we definitely in here tomorrow. And I can't wait to actually have this content go down. Fellas, starting with the winner, Z. Tell us where we can find you, bro.
You can find us at Reedie and Z on all platforms. You also can find us at the Burgundy Breakdown, our collab show with John and Juan, my brother Reedie. But yeah, all platforms, Reedie and Z. Check us out. We on the road to 3K. We just hit 2,100.
21
Last night we just hit AK on Instagram. So you know it's up.
Yeah,
keep following us. Stay tapped in, and holler at us.
John?
Hey, you can find me, Justin, Andrew, Nick at Ballin In Burgundy podcast. I know you've seen a lot of this face recently, but hey, you boys got to work now. I don't got time on my hands like I used to, so bear with us. But no, at Ballin In Burgundy podcast on all platforms, and then like Z said, at Burgundy Breakdown on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Look, we took a little hiatus last night because all of us were exhausted. All of us work. All of us are tired, yo. Hey, yo, we fought for our life. So we'll see y'all next. We see y'all next Monday. Exactly. Hey man, there's a few things he did right. That's one of those quotes. So at Ballin In Burgundy podcast, at Burgundy Breakdown, at Reedie and Z. It's always a good time.
Most definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. Like I always say, help me grow so we could do more. And if you help me grow so we could do more, I'm going to go ahead and be able to treat y'all because we have a jersey giveaway for Off the Bench. Once we get to 1,000 subs, follow me on IG and Twitter. I refuse to call it X. You will be able to go ahead and be in the drawing for a free jersey courtesy of Off the Bench. I actually got my jersey coming in soon because I got that Hellraiser joint, so I can't wait to see how that shit's gonna be. That shit's gonna be fresh. But no, like all jokes aside, but that most definitely when we get to the 2,000 to the 1,000 sub mark, we are gonna go ahead and do a randomized drawing. So this way, I'm gonna treat you guys for treating me, helping me get to 1,000 subs. So I appreciate every single one of y'all. We are literally at 476 right now. We are 24 away from 500 mark. I appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. Be sure to sub, hit the like, comment, and subscribe in the comment section. Just real quick so we can go ahead and look at these comments real quick. Overtime, Otis says, clocking in for show. Kate's Take says, I'm just here so I won't get fined. ProTech says, congrats to Z and Reedie. Reedie says, appreciate you, bro. We definitely appreciate you over here. Shout out to Big Herb, OZ, John. Shout out to, I'm reading this shit wrong, but shout out to you as well, bro. Ballin In Burgundy, yeah, literally right here, bro. Like,
sub it up. I'm saying something.
We got shout out to Rev, chopping in, bro. We've been you've been MIA. Look here, I work on Fridays and doing overtime, so that's the reason why. It hasn't been any neglecting you guys. Like I genuinely want to get back in, but I'll be at work, and so instead of
off the bench, it's on the overtime.
They really. Whoa! Time out. We literally got a guy named Overtime in here, so let's pause right there. But
I wasn't even on that time.
I know you weren't, but we got to go ahead. We literally got a dude named Overtime in here, so. But yeah, do exactly what ProTech says. Sub up, y'all. But yes, definitely. And be sure to subscribe to these wonderful content creators, Reedie and Z, John, Juan, what's the name? Overtime. We got ProTech in here. We got Ballin. What's the name? Case Take, Agents Analysis, Full Command. Be sure to sub every single one of them up because they can grow with you as well. We all in this together. Shout out to on the fence. Shout out to Ed Oliver. Shout out to Juan Gotti. Shout out to am I missing anybody? I think I hit everybody, but Rick and Pops. Shout out to them too for coming in. We definitely gonna do this big, and this is not just a 1 year thing. We definitely gonna do this over and over because I mean, I've seen the presents that you guys have done today alone, and it's enough food for everybody to eat. So I definitely want everybody to go ahead and get fed off of this as well as me, because this dead period is the worst time to talk about. We tired of talking about IU. We tired of talking about what's his name, the Mount Rushmore's every single player or whatever. And so we here to just talk football and have camaraderie. So we're gonna end the show right here. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. So as we do every single time, left hand up, who are we? The Commanders. Peace.